Your daddy was home when you left.
You're right.
Your mama was home when you left.
You're right.
Your sister was home when you left.
You're right.
Your brother was home when you left.
You're right.
The dog was home when you left.
You're right.
The cat was home when you left.
You're right.
The fish was home when you left.
You're right.
Your daddy, your mama, your brother, your sister, the dog, the cat, the fish was home when you left.
You're right.
And that's the reason you left.
You're right.
I left my home.
I left my home
To join the army.
to join the army.
I left my home.
I left my home
To join the army.
to join the army.
The day I left,
The day I left,
my mama cried.
my mama cried.
She thought that
She thought that
I would surely die.
I would surely die.
I left my wife.
I left my wife
Standing at the door.
standing at the door.
She knew that
She knew that
I would die at war.
I would die at war.
I left my son.
I left my son
Laying in the yard.
laying in the yard,
Seeing Daddy leave.
seeing Daddy leave.
Made him cry so hard.
Made him cry so hard.
The day I left,
The day I left,
my daddy's
I
hand.
shook my daddy's hand.
He said that
He said that
I had become a man.
I had become a man.
Ooh wee, ooh wee,
Ooh wee, ooh wee,
ooh wee, ooh wee,
ooh wee, ooh wee,
ooh wee, ooh wee.
ooh wee, ooh wee.
Join the army.
Join the army.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Meet me down by the railroad track.
Meet me down by the railroad track
With the rifle in my hand.
with the rifle in my hand.
I'm gonna be a shooting man.
I'm gonna be a shooting man.
The best I can.
The best I can
For Uncle Sam.
for Uncle Sam.
Hurry up, you're crazy.
Hurry up, you're crazy.
Hurry up, you're out of your mind.
Hurry up, you're out of your mind.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Meet me down by the railroad track.
Meet me down by the railroad track
With that Bible in my hand.
with that Bible in my hand.
I'm gonna be a preaching man.
I'm gonna be a preaching man.
The best I can.
The best I can
For Uncle Sam.
for Uncle Sam.
Hurry up, you're crazy.
Hurry up, you're crazy.
Hurry up, you're out of your mind.
Hurry up, you're out of your mind.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Meet me down by the railroad track.
Meet me down by the railroad track
With that grenade in my hand.
with that grenade in my hand.
I'm gonna be a killing man.
I'm gonna be a killing man.
A preaching man.
A preaching man.
A shooting man.
A shooting man.
The best I can.
The best I can
For Uncle Sam.
for Uncle Sam.
Hurry up, you're crazy.
Hurry up, you're crazy.
Hurry up, you're out of your mind.
Hurry up, you're out of your mind.
Everywhere I go,
Everywhere I go,
there's a dang private there.
there's a drill sergeant there.
Everywhere I go,
Everywhere I go,
there's a dang private there.
there's a drill sergeant there.
Dang private,
Drill sergeant,
dang private.
drill sergeant.
Don't you leave me alone?
Why don't you leave me alone?
Why don't you take yourself home?
Why don't you take yourself home?
When I go to chow,
When I go to chow,
there's a dang private there.
there's a drill sergeant there.
When I go to chow,
When I go to chow,
there's a dang private there.
there's a drill sergeant there.
Dang private,
Drill sergeant,
dang private.
drill sergeant.
Don't you leave me alone?
Why don't you leave me alone?
Why don't you take yourself home?
Why don't you take yourself home?
When I do PT,
When I do PT,
there's a dang private there.
there's a drill sergeant there.
When I do PT,
When I do PT,
there's a dang private there.
there's a drill sergeant there.
Dang private,
Drill sergeant,
dang private.
drill sergeant.
Why don't you leave me alone?
Why don't you leave me alone?
Why don't you take yourself home?
Why don't you take yourself home?
take control.
Feel the enemy take control.
So early, so early, so early in the morning.
So early, so early, so early in the morning.
Abrams on the hill.
Abrams on the hill.
Tank commanders ready to kill.
Tank commanders ready to kill.
Hear the order, fire